Hello, greetings everyone. Nice to be live here again on this Sunday. Hope you are all doing good. So, welcome to all of you. It's nice to be talking to you every Sunday, a little bit of snippets. And last time I'll come directly to the topic because I think I have 15 minutes here. So, last Sunday I was talking to you about the aspects of how we are influenced by a lot of things by the collective. It is not just about ourselves, it's about the collective and how the collective influences us. So there are a lot of things happening in the background which we cannot understand. Uh, need not understand all that, but if you just have awareness of what I'm trying to tell you, it should help you a lot. So there is a lot of chaos going on in our lives, around our lives, and we are unable to understand as certain as to why this is happening. So much is happening since last year and when this is going to end. I wouldn't say that when it is going to end, we anticipate this. I would always say go with the flow. Accept the things the way they are. Last week, I told you about how the things are and how it's okay to be relaxed. Because there is a larger happening that is going on in the background that we might not really understand right now. So, what to do? So, today I'm trying to tell you. Last time I told you something, and today I'm trying to tell you what to do about it. What I do, I'm trying to share. And what many of my friends are doing in the collective, I'm trying to share because I'm in touch with the larger part of another part of the world where people are in a lot of awareness about all these things. Spirituality is being aware. Spirituality will not really help you unless you're aware, because you might do everything, we are doing, but then we are also frustrated at the same time because we are doing everything and we are not getting. But only thing is, not that we are doing anything wrong. Everything that we are doing in the practices on all the paths are all beautiful. But awareness should be there. Awareness of why, how, and when. Like, for example, awareness of why these things are happening. If you're just aware of it, things will solve. Most of the things will solve. You will be much more relaxed. Like, acceptance of all these things. I'm trying to tell for the past 1 week in many posts. Acceptance. Accept everything the way it is. Everything is in divine order. It might look chaotic, it's not. Everything is happening for a purpose, my dear ones. Everything, every single aspect, not just in the world, but every single thing in your life also is happening for a reason. And it's happening for a highest reason if you are attuned to the highest truth. If you are in the awareness that whatever is happening to me or my life or the people around me or this world is for my highest good and the highest good of all, if you have this awareness, then you are proceeding to that stage itself. But if you resist and if you say, no, I don't like this, I don't want to have this kind of an experience, push around this, resist, and deny. If you go into denial and resistance, it will cause more pain, because what is supposed to happen for the highest good, now you are trying to fight that out and create something else. There is a friction, there is a conflict. This is why we suffer. Suffering is an output of our resistance. It is not actually by the things that are happening. Like, I'll give you one example. For example, pandemic, this thing came. What happened? The natural tendency of a person is to immediately resist, deny. When the first announcement of the pandemic, Corona, was made 1 year back, everybody, the whole world went into denial. Oh, it cannot be, it cannot be. There must be something. They denied it until it became a reality. And when it became a reality and everything started seeming berserk, people were very shocked. Now, why they were shocked? Because there was denial. They refused to accept what is coming. And the next denial was, even after the pandemic and the corona being declared, the whole world went into resistance. Means they began fighting it. They all began attacking it in so ferociously. Why? Because everybody didn't want it. Go away, go away, get lost. Everybody's attitude was go away, Corona, go away. And what happened in the end? So much of suffering, so much of turmoil, everything went upside down. The whole government shook, all the actions taken, everything shook up. The whole world shook up. Why? Because of resistance. Nobody is accepting there is something that has come now. No acceptance at all. And finally, what happened? After some time, after the denial, after the refusal, and after the agitation, the what do you call the resistance, what happened finally was they gave up. When everybody just put up their hand down, and I'm not saying they did not fight or anything, it's going on. But the struggle which was there, the resistance which was there, it started coming down, because after 6 months, 8 months, people were fed up of this thing. And what was agitating them, there was so much of fear and everything. Day and night they were watching TV, closed down their houses, everything. What happened? After some time, they accepted the situation. And when they accepted, what happened? What is happening today? Isn't the movement much more freer? Isn't there more freedom than what it was 6 months back? Situation is the same. Corona has not gone. What has happened? The world has now attuned and adapted and accepted. The more and more they accepted it, the suffering reduced, the friction reduced. You can see, in your life also you can see what it is before 6 months and what it is now. It's just the state of mind. Once you accept the things, now everybody is like, okay, Corona is a part of life. We got to live with the pandemic. Why? Acceptance. And when they become attuned to that acceptance, things change. You can see the things are changing. So this is what, and everything that is happening in the universe is happening for a reason. Even the pandemic is happening for a reason. The cosmos is not stupid. It's just anything is happening. Everything is happening for a. That's why I said in my post also continuously that everything is in perfect order. Everything is in perfect divine order. Everything is moving as the way it should be. Absolutely, it is moving the way it should be. So when we know everything is moving in divine order and these things are beyond our control, then why resist and fight it? So likewise, we got to understand that every single person is unique. You are unique. Every single person in your family is unique. Every single person in the society, every country, every species are unique. They have a different role to play. A cat is a cat, dog is a dog, lion is a lion, animal is an. Even in the animal species, if you see, animals are different. Even in the animals, there is a cat, there's a dog, there's a rabbit, there's a lion. Each of these also are different than each other. A rabbit is different from a cat is different from a dog is different from a donkey. Even in that species, if you go, a donkey, inside donkeys also, every donkey is different. Every cat is different. Every ant is different. Just check it out. That is how unique the property of a human being is. Now, if you accept the uniqueness of that person, acceptance again, you will be settled down. Problem is, we don't accept everybody the way they are. This is what the great masters taught us always. Accepting everyone the way they are. Accepting things the way they are. Acceptance should be our first. How to accept? Just settle down and get into awareness. Shift into awareness. The moment you shift into awareness, what I'm speaking to you will be crystal clear, because what I'm talking to you is out of experience. I'm not talking in any bookish language. When I go into my awareness, I can see this in a very settled manner, in an unbiased way, in a non-frictional way. And acceptance becomes very easy. Acceptance will not come from here. Oh, I got to accept it. That's the ego cannot accept. Please understand, ego cannot accept. And how are you going to diminish the ego? The ego can be only diminished only when you get into awareness. Because when your pure awareness comes up, everything else goes down. And when the ego goes down, ego is a controller. Ego wants to control everything. Ego wants to control the uniqueness of every single person. We want to change everybody according to our needs. Everybody should listen to what I say, what I believe. Everybody should believe. Then only you're a good person. We try to manipulate, we try to control everybody. Why? Because there is no acceptance. We are not accepting the way they are. They might be good, bad, ugly in my definition. But let us please understand there's a higher order. We are not greater than gods. There is a higher order that's taking care of everything. Let go of people to be taken care of the higher order. Who am I to order? These are the beautiful things that come out of awareness. When you shift into awareness, you will know that I am not, this is the true, I am not the doer. There is that doer. So if somebody else is the doer, why am I doing to control and manipulate? Why do I? If every single person, even in your family, you look at it, every single child also has unique properties. We don't accept every children the way they are, even in school also. Every single person, even if that person is a Dumbo, he is unique. Oh no, you're a Dumbo, you don't belong to this society. You got to be clever, you got to be in the first bencher. Why? This is non-acceptance of accepting every person the way they are. And if somebody is there, if somebody has got unique in some way, oh, I'm trying to better him. We as parents say, oh, this child has got such a quality, such gifts, such talents. He's wasting his talent. That is none of your problem. If somebody is wasting their talents, it is none of anybody's problem. It is their personal life, their destiny. Let that higher power take care of them rather than you trying to take care of. When you try to take care of things, you are attempting to control destinies, not just yours, others also. So you become a controller, you become the doer. Even having expectations, forget doing it. Doing is another thing. Before doing comes the expectation. Why expect people to be in a certain way? Rather than expect, accept people the way they are. This is the pillars, foundation pillars of what my master said. I very frankly am telling you, I got attracted to my master and the path just because of these three teachings. And I live even today admiring those three only. If those three are not there, nothing is there for me. So everything is that three only. Rest, what happens, I don't know. I came into the path admiring these qualities because this is the main three qualities of Jesus Christ, whom I was admiring all my life. So he had the biggest tolerance. Biggest tolerance Jesus Christ had. Acceptance, accepting, non-judgmental, non-criticism, it comes from that. We want to judge, we want to control, manipulate. It happens when we are not accepting things the way they are. So everything day once is going in perfect divine order. Every single thing is going in perfect single order and they are meant to go that way. We are no one to change that. So the moment you become aware of all these things, the control will go. Control, even by trying to control others, even you will not try to control your own life. All our sufferings are because we try to control ourselves. There is no acceptance. Absolutely no accept. We are not accepting ourselves the way they are. We are. We are trying to live up to standards. That is when we become people pleasers. That is when we try to seek validation from outside. Opinions of others matters. If somebody says something, we go down. And somebody expects us to be somewhere, we try to get into their books. Why? Because we want to be loved. We want to be appreciated. We want to be validated by somebody else. Why? Why the validation from somebody else? Because I have not validated myself. I don't know what is my self-worth. So when I don't know my self-worth, I will depend on the world to tell me how worthy I am. And if the world tells me you are no good, I go down. Trust me, dear ones, this is my personal life experiences that I'm talking out of. I was a people pleaser. all my life, I could say, because my childhood went in that manner. So it was always trying to get appreciation from others. So what others said mattered to me. And that is when you attract narcissists. When people who are manipulative, they walk into your life. It is not that these are designed, but it happens due to the law of attraction. Like energy attracts like energy. And then we crib and cry, our life is in this manner. We have created it through our own energies by non acceptance, ourselves and others. So, see, it's a beautiful thing to accept. So, I believe this week we can just work on that acceptance aspect. How to have acceptance? I told you, shift more into awareness. You can look into my videos where I'm always trying to talk to you about awareness. Shift more into awareness because that's a very simple process. You just got to be more aware of yourself, self awareness. And that's more easy. When you become aware, you become very soft, you become very simple, you become very humble, you become very normal, and you become you, the unique you. I am always trying to tell you, be yourself, be the unique you that you are. There is no one else in the world like you. I'm telling you, every single person is special and beautiful the way they are. The whole problem in the world is because nobody is accepting each other. Everybody is trying to convert each other to their own limited beliefs. They believe in something, everybody should believe. No. Allow them to believe, what you like. Live and let live. This is what is called. It will come only and only with acceptance. If acceptance is not there, it's a big chaos for our minds, and this mind, chaotic mind, will create chaos in people's minds. I'm not sure whether this is 15 minutes or what. I think 15 minutes has passed and it's still going on. I don't know what is the time limit for live in this. So, since I have not extended, I don't know if somebody can just send me a message if you know what is the limitation of life. It will help me to tune into that. But I feel these are better than those long, lengthy Facebook lives. Because here it's precise to the point and they are very helpful details, I'm telling you. So, again, I'm telling you, these are reflections of my own life. What I am sitting in awareness, whenever I'm sitting in awareness in my meditation, in my contemplation, I'm contemplating these continuously on my life, applying in my life, seeing the results, at the same time interacting with multiple other souls who are conscious beings of different arenas of life and who are very active and who are also like me sharing the light. They are doing such work throughout the globe. So this is a reflection of the collective consciousness also, what I'm trying to speak. So when we speak from this aspect, we know that we are not alone. This is not just happening to me. That is why I'm confidently sharing a lot of things, because when I say something, it will appeal to you, because you and me are not different, dear ones. We are all same. We are all connected. Energetically, we are connected. That is why if something happens somewhere, it is going to influence us. We can never say nothing will influence me. No. Everything is interconnected in this world. You saw the pandemic happening. It has to influence. However great you feel you are. However you say, no, I'm the best and nothing can. It will affect you. Somebody somewhere sitting and crying. It will affect you somewhere. You might not be aware of it. This is the cause and effect. Cause and effect. Chidakasha Gita, if you remember, a couple of days back, I think last week, the cause and effect came. I don't remember which verse it. I think verse number 33. Not 33. Somewhere 30 and 33. In that, everything is about the cause and effect. You know the law of karma is cause and effect. When there is a cause, it will have an effect. And the effect, out of the effect, a cause will be created. This is how the law of karma moves. And in that, a beautiful example I had shared. I don't know if I'll be able to complete this, but I'll continue. See, I'll tell you very crystal clear example. If I tell you this, it will help you understand what I'm trying to tell you about acceptance. and how things are happening in the background, but we do not know. I'll give you this beautiful example. And by the way, if it get cut also, I will start another live so that I can complete it. The cause and effect. In that Chidakasha Gita, Bhagavan had said this, and I had mentioned a small example in that. You are going on the street and clouds come and rainfall begins. It begins drizzling and rain is coming. So what you'll do, you'll immediately, if you have an umbrella, you open it. If you don't have an umbrella, you go into the shop and buy an umbrella and are walking towards your destination. Now, because there was a rain, the effect was an umbrella. You had to buy an umbrella. Now, because you wanted an umbrella, a desire, a cause, the need for umbrella, the effect was you went and purchased an umbrella. The effect of that, see, the cause of buying an umbrella, out of which you brought an umbrella, the effect of that was he got paid. So there is a sale that happened. Now sale happened due to whom? You'll say you. No, it happened because of the rain. The initial cause was the rain, which ended up making that sale for that shop. Let us say you don't buy an umbrella. The change scenario changed. I'm telling you, the whole life, the whole scenario in the world is running on this pros and cons. Little deviation, the whole cause and effect changes. Little deviation, the whole cause and effect changes. This is how we make our destinies. And this is how, when we collectively get together, the whole world is making their own destinies. So collectively, how it influences. So there is a rain and you are walking on the road, and now you, for shelter, you run somewhere. You don't have an umbrella, neither do you see a shop. So you run for shelter somewhere near a bus stand or a deserted place, and you are safe in the rain. Now when you are standing there, you watch a poor man in rain, starving, hungry, pleading for food and money. You are moved totally. You look at that person in an isolated place, in a very pathetic condition. You go to him, you speak to him, and you know the conditions, and then you pick out some money out of your pocket and grandly give him. You give him a big bunch of money and bless him and say, take this and be happy with it. Now the person looks at the money and he's very happy. He's overjoyed because it's like 2-3 days of food for him. What he does is he takes that money and runs to a shop, buys a lot of food and rushes home, because in his home there is a starving family. He has children and wife who are all starving since past 2-3 days. Now he brings them abundant food and gives them, and everybody hogs the food. They're all starving. And by the end of it, they're all happy and contented. They are saved out of starvation. Now you'll say, who saved them? The man. No, the rain. The initial cause was the rain. If the rain wasn't there, the man wouldn't have gone for shelter. If he wouldn't have gone there, he wouldn't have seen the man. Then he wouldn't have given the man. All the story would not happen. You saw a twist of the story just happened with a small twist. Rain. Now rain had two consequences. One is buy an umbrella. Probably he would have bought an umbrella, but because he did not see a shop, he had to run. He took the second choice. Now what I'm trying to tell you is, listen carefully. These are not choices that are made consciously. These are unconscious. Did the man think of all this? This will happen, that? No. He was just following his intuition or whatever came to him, or very spontaneity, you can say. But see the results. What I'm trying to tell you is, every single cause has an effect. Every small, it is called the butterfly effect. Butterfly effect means even if a single butterfly is flapping the wings, that wings will have multiple ripple effect, which can go and ripple among universes. Forget that place. Because everything, you see, if you blow air, it is displaced, air is displaced. Now you'll, if I ask you, where did you say you'll just blow it. And what happened? No, little, some cotton flew or something flew. You'll say it's, oh, no, it's not. Because when you push that air, the air that was here got pushed. And when it got pushed there, the air that was there got pushed. And it goes on. It's a ripple effect. It's a butterfly effect. We can't see. Can you see how minutely we affect the whole cosmos? Is the volume slow? I'm so sorry. Can you hear me now? I think I had put the volume down here. I didn't notice it. So, anyways, I'm trying to tell you the cosmos is built out of all these little beings. We are all part of this cosmos. We affect each other tremendously. Tremendously. We might not even know. See, now I'm trying to tell you, now just observe. Now you understood rain. The rain caused so many things. The rain fed the family. Now I'll tell you again. Ironically, what we do is we curse the rain. We say, rain, my God, office time, I had to go and this damn rain has come. We are cursing the rain. We do not know what is happening beyond. Maybe that rain is playing a role for someone. If you believe in God, if you are a theist, you can say God was working for that family. Maybe the family, the starving family in the hut is praying for something. Desperately praying. Or they are doing some, let's say, vrata or something like that. They are keeping or they are sacrificing something and praying to God. Who knows, it is the answer of that nature has responded with the rain which made all this sequence happen. So can you see, every single thing happens in this manner. Our prayers get answered in this manner. Law of attraction works in this manner. Destinies are created in this manner. Destinies of whom? Not just you and me, the whole planet. Every moment we are creating. This is what I mean to say. Everything is in perfect divine order. Now are you getting it? But if we are not in awareness, we will not understand this. For example, all these plays, all these actors which I'm saying, the man who gave, the so-called great philanthropist, and the so-called receiver, so-called hungry family, whatever, all these people are unaware. They are not aware people. But look at the gift if you are aware. If that man was aware, everything is happening for the highest good, that act would have been more divine. Because he knows he's not the doer. Automatically it will come, oh, something else is working through me. Let me just be the medium. That humility, everything will come in there. And that person is a different person when he is trying to help that person. An unaware person might feel egoistic. He might give something there and go and tell 20 people that he did so and so, or maybe even put photographs, take selfies, and this is how I helped, and blah 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 blah. Or he might keep that feeling that I helped someone. Egoistic tendency, whereas he did not do something. There was something else that was playing. Unawareness can cause this. Awareness will make you humble, will make you know that there is something beautiful that is operating through me. So I am just playing the role. And it becomes more wonderful when you do that. Because when you become humble, when you become softer, and when you allow, when you accept, the things flow very easily through you. Everything becomes very easy. Now, if that person was unaware, let's say that man, the hungry man, and the family was unaware. And the hungry man now is taking food, and when he's buying food, the rain is still there. He's cursing the rain. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. I got to go home. I got to feed my family. This damn rain is not stopping, and let us say he's giving bad words to the rain, and he's cursing there. Are you understanding the situation? Something that is helping the person only, he's cursing that. Unawareness. If that person becomes aware, he'll say, oh my God, he would have rather thanked that rain. Thanklessness to the rain will not happen if you are unaware. And this is what, dear ones, happens in our life. We remain remorseful to a lot of things in life. If things are not going, if there is rain, if there is darkness, if there is some problem, if there is challenges, if there are obstacles, we blame and we fret and fume and we reject and denial and struggle and resist. You see the friction that happens. We are continuously doing that. How many times in a day do we do that? Imagine any problem, any situation that we feel is unfavorable to us, don't we treat it like this? But I'm telling you, the rain is unfavorable to all these people. But see the gifts that it is bringing, hidden. That is what is seen can never be understood of the cosmos. The play of consciousness can never be understood by logic. It can be only understood and seen crystal clear through pure awareness. This is why I'm again and again stressing on the need of getting into awareness. And when you get into awareness, you become aware of every such thing. Life becomes a little more easier. So now dear ones, tell me, when you understand this in today's video, hasn't it made things little more comfortable and ease? You will automatically see, just by listening to this, you'll feel ease. You'll feel peace. Listening to a real truth gives you peace. Imagine practicing that should bring you what? So dear ones, get into this habit of accepting. This is what continuously for the past 1 week, more than a week, I've been getting on acceptance. And a lot of things, because this is my personal journey also, I am applying these things because I am seeking solution for many things, and these solutions are coming from the divine when I'm meditating or in awareness. And these solutions, what I'm applying, and when I'm feeling beautiful and when I'm benefiting out of it, I feel a moral responsibility to share it with the world because I know you and me are not different. When I know it very clearly in awareness that we are all one, and I know collectively if it is happening, I know a lot of things are happening simultaneously to many people. And that's the reason I wish to keep on sharing this with the hope that it will help you. It should and it will help you, dear ones. Do whatever you are doing, whatever spiritual practices, whatever religious belief you have, whatever good that you are doing to improvise your life and everything. But I'm telling you, add pinch of awareness into everything. When you add awareness into everything, whatever you're doing blooms. It multiplies, I'm telling you. It shows everything very crystal clear. And an unaware person can make errors. Aware person can never make errors. Are you getting it? Like what I'm telling you. I'm saying I'm following the path, I'm following the path, I'm following the path. My ego is telling me I'm following the path. Or somebody's ego is telling me I'm following the path. I might not be following the path. If I'm not accepting another being the way they are, if I'm trying to control and dominate and manipulate, I am not following the path, my dear one. Gurudev has told this is the pillar. Accept everyone, forgive everyone, unconditional love. If these three are not there, I'm telling you, you are not on the path. I'm telling you, you are not on the path. I am no one to judge you, but I can tell you, if I don't follow these, I am not on the path. How much ever I boast, I'm doing this, or how much ever I think, or how much ever the world convinces me that I am on the path. No. So, Awareness, what is showing me these things? Whether I'm going right or wrong. I don't need another person, third party person to tell me whether I'm going right or wrong. See, that is one reason we depend on others for approval, for validation. I have seen so many people coming and asking, am I on the right path? Am I going right? No, you are not going right because you don't believe in what you are doing and you are expecting somebody else to tell you that. Depending on my samskaras, my tendencies, how do you even know if I am an aware person or not? If I am in my state of unawareness, I might give you another wrong answer, and that's enough to complicate your life. You already complicated it. You went to a complicated person. You asked. You created more havoc. Rather than that, why not depend on yourself? How will you depend on yourself? If you are aware, you can depend. Your inner intuition will tell you, your inner heart will tell you, your inner soul, your pure awareness will tell you whether you're right or wrong. And based on that, you will have the conviction and confidence to work on it. Like, for example, if I know in pure awareness that this is what, not out of ego. One is out of ego, I know, oh, I'm doing right. And then I put my foot down. That may be wrong. But there are moments where I crystal clear know certain thing is right. And even if the world disapproves of it, I put my foot down. No. That is the conviction that is coming from that inner power. That is when you can become authentic. Authenticity comes from there, from your awareness, from knowing from your inner heart, not knowing from the ego. Ego will create problems. Ego will always say, I'm right. Awareness will even tell you you are wrong. I'm telling you. Awareness will tell you you are wrong. Ego will never tell you are wrong. That is the difference. You can't always be right. You can make errors too. However great you are. Awareness will tell you, no, you're wrong. And then, if you are an aware person, you will have the humility and audacity to accept, oh my God, I did. And you will have the audacity to change. That is how beautiful transitions happen, my dear. And that is the reason I talk about shifting into awareness and the conscious space, which is all about accepting one's own flaws, one's own darknesses, which the other normally in the world they don't accept. I've seen so many paths, I've seen so many systems where everything is head on, we are right, we are right, we are right. Whatever we do, we are right because we are this, we are so and so, we are so and so, we are so and so. Oh my dear. No, we can be wrong. Who will tell us that? Our awareness will tell us. So we must train ourselves, and this always was taught by our master. Gurudev used to always taught, be sajag raho, sajag raho. You see the quotes that I'm sharing in the page, Divine Touches of Master. These are those special quotes which I'm catching, the more authentic ones, which has the power to bring authenticity and integrity in a person. We cannot miss these because these are the pillars. If we move this aside and then we go, you are the creator of your destiny, and you go only by that quote, you can go and create your destiny only by your ego, you can create problems. Rather, you can use the same teaching of create your destiny with awareness. Because while you are creating your destiny, if you are making errors, it will show you, my dear, correct yourself. You might end up creating a wrong destiny or creating something that you really are not needing in your life. Awareness will show you. But if you go egotistic, no, I'm going to create. Because whatever you create, there is a consequence. Cause and effect. All the time it's playing. Are you getting it? So this is very, very, very important. Accepting the uniqueness of everything. There is a uniqueness even in the pandemic. There is a uniqueness in the sunshine. There is a uniqueness in somebody's smile. There is a uniqueness in somebody's frown. there is a uniqueness in somebody's whatever. All situations and all persons, all animals, all species have all individual uniqueness. Air has its uniqueness, fire has its uniqueness. You can't expect fire out of air, and air out of earth out of ether. The qualities I'm saying, you can't. When you are drinking water, you can't expect it to be juice. You can't expect it to be tea until you convert that. It's a property which is there. If you take a stone, stone has its own property. So likewise, every individual have their own uniqueness. So when you understand this, you allow. And then you say it's okay. Gurudev used to always say, when you are having food, you have all kind of vyanjan in that. Some tikhi hai, there is a mirchi in that. Some are sweet, some are pungent, some are salty, some is sour. They all have their own uniqueness. Accept it. Accept a chili. For a chili, chili is always spicy and cranky and flaring up. Okay, that person is chili, spicy. The moment you accept, what happens is you have peace, not that other person. Same way, if somebody has got a gift or talent or whatever, it's upon them. Oh, somebody is misusing their talent, or somebody is losing their talent, somebody is not. So somebody is not working on their talent, it will go for a loss. So I give you suggestions on how to do that. It is none of our business. Really, it's none of our business. Which books do you recommend for an awareness? No, dear ones, I wouldn't suggest books here. There are books, but by reading books, I have tried looking into books, but I have not seen much of things. Books are different, it might help you. The one awareness of Osho that I was reading is a beautiful one, because Osho was very beautiful orator. He could explain and speak it very well, define things very well. So it is very difficult to explain what is awareness. Things so subtle like this. So Osho did that beautiful. I found his book Awareness of Osho the best, one of the best. There are other masters also who talk about it, but again I'm telling you, it's more on the practice. You understand the concept, you understand what awareness is, have a direct feed of it rather than going through books, because books will always be definitions of somebody. Everybody will define it in their own way and you might get confused. You rather understand the concept. What is this awareness that we're talking about? Awareness is just becoming aware. Aware in the sense you're shutting down all your senses and just becoming aware. You're not thinking, you're not focusing, nothing. There is no focus also. You let go of focus also. You're just being there. Just being there. Like for example, you're just looking at this video. One physical way to get into awareness is just bring your attention into some part of your body. Let's say the tip of your nose. Right now do it. You will have a flavor of what awareness is. Do it, everyone. While you're, I'm not saying don't move or nothing like that, or focus on me, nothing. Your awareness on the tip of your nose. Can you feel the tip of your nose? What is happening here? Can you sense the flesh here? Can you sense any blood circulation happening just on the tip of your nose? Can you sense the pores? There are pores here. Skin pores. Can you sense the pore here? Just bring your awareness. Be fully aware of this part. Are you sensing the pores? Try to sense the pores, the holes. Are you sensing anything there? Okay, let us expand our awareness. Now the awareness is here. Let us expand it to the whole nose. Whole nose. Feel your nose only. Feel completely your nose. Feel it inside, outside. What are you sensing? What is the temperature of this nose? What is the feeling that you are getting? Are you sensing any air touching inside the nose? If you are touching the air, if you are sensing the air, become aware of that air touching that inside part. Now your awareness is inside of the nose while you are breathing. Breathe normally. Breathe very normally. And become aware of the air that is touching the inner part of the nose. Now, dear ones, can you sense that your whole awareness has come here? Like the whole attention has come into your nose and it feels like you are the nose. Because everything is here. It feels heavy. It feels concentrated. Why? Because awareness has come here. What has happened? Now, in this 1 or 2 minutes that you did this exercise, small simple exercise, did you have any thoughts? You cannot have thoughts. Did you have any worries? Did you have any other distractions? You cannot, because your full awareness had come here and you were in that awareness with yourself. This is what awareness can do. It will shut out everything else. Now this, you please, if you want to practice a simple way, I'm telling you, start with the point of your nose, expand it to your nose, then expand it to your lower face, feel everything that is inside outside, then expand it to your whole head, then to your neck, then to your both hands, and then spread it. Keep spreading little, but first feel full, like nose fully you felt, face fully you felt. Once you feel it fully, awareness is there and you are become fully aware. Like you can feel your brain, you can feel your frontal lobe of the brain, your back part of the brain. You can feel your glands, the pituitary glands, the pineal gland. You're feeling it. And I'm telling you, where your attention goes, energy goes there, flows there. If you are focused on your pineal gland starts activating. You will immediately feel it. You just bring your attention on your pineal gland and bring your awareness there, the pineal gland will start pulsating. If you gain more mastery of it, you might even feel the drops of nectar dropping from the pineal gland, ambrosial nectar. It can happen because you are activating just through awareness. It's that powerful. And you move your awareness everywhere. And slowly expand it to every part of your body till you reach the foot. And once you reach the foot, become fully aware of your whole body. At one time, you are becoming aware of your heart, lungs, kidneys, pancreas, spleen, large intestine, small intestine, the liver, the stomach, the gallbladder, the appendix, the knees, the nerves, the blood vessels. Everything you are at one time. The bone marrow, everything. If you just do this much, you will see you are gone into samadhi. That's how awareness can take you in deep, very deep. Many times, before you complete only, you will go off. If you are doing it properly. So these are simple techniques to practice awareness through your physical. You are using your senses only and withdrawing. It's like a pratyahara. You are withdrawing one by one and putting your awareness elsewhere. How? Through your conscious mind. You are starting it with the conscious mind, and slowly you'll see the conscious mind, after giving attention to all these things, that conscious mind only goes off. It dissolves. What is left is your unconscious mind. What is left is your subconscious. Pure awareness. That is when you go deeper into yourself and you care. Those are all different aspects. But first, I'm telling you, just simple awareness that you can practice is this. If you do this much also, be in awareness and practice whatever you want, whichever practice, even whatever practice Gurudev has given, do it in awareness and see how the difference will come. Try it and see. Every day you do sadhana, every day you do, let's say, your pran kriyas, sukshma kriyas. You're doing your kriyas. When you're doing your kriyas, become aware of it and see. Like, for example, if you're doing the Anulom Vilom, become aware of that and see what happens. Of the breath, how it is going inside to your lungs, how it is touching your lungs, your trachea, your bronchioles, everything. You just feel it and see. I'm telling you, it was a big problem for us when Gurudev used to teach us this yoga of immortals there in Karjat. Most of us, we could not do it because before beginning only we used to conk off. That powerful, and he used to tell us it's very powerful. What was the ingredient was awareness. Because in the presence of Gurudev, he is awareness. The master is awareness. They are fully aware. Their aura is awareness. So, knowingly or unknowingly, people go into awareness. Contagious. But when you're not in the physical vicinity, you got to practice that awareness. Are you getting my point? So, when we were in that vicinity, we could not do. I'm telling you, 2-3 hours, and I used to go off. And after one Kriya, two Kriya getting over, I used to come back. So deep it is. Because the moment you put into awareness, and I have been always practicing awareness, so it was a bonus boganza for me. When he's here to just give a little push towards it. So I'm trying to tell you, dear ones, these are the gifts of our masters of our path only. It's not different. So I'm sorry, this is a very general channel that I'm using, shifting into awareness. Many I know are new here and of other religion, other paths, and some are even atheists and all that. It's all fine. No need to understand and go into depth of what I'm talking about, path and all that. Few of my friends are here who are from the same path. I was telling them, but this applies to everyone. This is the universal gift. It is not applicable to one or two paths or anything. It is applicable to everyone. So you can just focus on this awareness, simple awareness. That is the simple word I'm using, awareness. And try doing this, dear ones. It will help you a lot. So today's video, I was focusing more on the uniqueness, that you are unique, everything is unique, every system that is functioning is unique. And when you know they are unique, one cannot resemble the other. See, nature has made so beautiful things. I'm telling you, not a single grain of sand resembles the other. See the precision. Single grain of sand, I'm telling you. Countless sand grains. Not one is identical with the other. This is how cosmos has made us. How can we expect two things to become identical? It is an impossible task when we are trying to fit everybody into our books. It will never happen. It might happen a little on a gross wise general terms, but perfect alignment will never happen. That is why I'm saying be authentic, be true to yourself, be yourself, whoever you are, even if the world is not accepting it. I had a big trouble in my childhood because I was not accepted the way I am. I was always trying to mold to my teachers, to my schools, to my society, to my parents, to my friends, to my relatives, to this system, to the governments. Everywhere I am going, I am like demanded to be acquainted to that. It's a demand from the external world. It's a big demand. You look into your life, your life also is that only. With your parents, you got to be one way. With your wife and or husband, you got to be one way. With children, you got to be one way. In a society, you got to be in one way. You got to one group of friends, you got to adapt yourself in one way. Another group of friends, another one way. You go to a general party, another one way. You go to office, you become something else. You got to adapt there something else. Who are you? Your identity is gone. You are like the clown that keeps changing colors everywhere. Changing colors means what? Hypocrite. Hypocrism. You are not what you are, and that is where the conflicts come. My life got conflicted with this. It took me a lot of time to even understand what's going wrong. Everywhere I saw, I was trying to adapt myself, please people, so that I win their attention, win their approval. Master used to tell me, don't seek anybody's validation, don't seek anybody's approval, be unique, you are unique, be unique. You don't need validation from outside, he used to tell. Those are the days I used to become even aware of something like this. And when I practiced, I said, oh my God, the whole world, everywhere you look, is unconsciously stuck in this. We are constantly trying to be someone else. That is a big conflict. Your heart will not spare you, my dear one, because your soul agenda is different. You came with a soul purpose, you have a purpose because of your uniqueness. Why everybody's soul agenda is different? Because everybody is unique. नहीं तो सबका soul agenda एक ही होना था. Everybody fulfill one this. No, everybody is living their own soul agenda. Then why the hell don't we allow people to live their soul agenda? Everybody is authorized and has the divine right to live the way they want, adapt, take decisions the way they want, and they have the freedom to do that. Who are we to curb freedoms of others? We don't spare, forget human beings, not even species, because here in my house also, when the cat is mewing, why are you mewing so much? Why are you not sleeping? We are all sleeping. Why? Arey, that's an animal. That is not a human being that will sleep and almost like dead for 8 hours. Cat is the most aware animal. It's aware of everything. A pin drop happens and it will raise its ears and it will run there. Even in its deep sleep, it can do that. Humans cannot do that. Why? Because it's aware. And that's a different kind of creature nature has created. Now, we are trying to change. Shoo, hush it, or try to change it, mold it. Can you do that? What a foolish, silly thing is that to do? Why? Because we are not accepted it as a cat. A cat is a cat. I always tell my family, don't have too much of attention, too much of affection towards even animals. They're pets and all good. You love it and all good, but they are animals at the end. If you expect them to give you human kind of love, human kind of, you will go mad. They will never give you, and you will always feel disappointed. I've seen so many in my neighbor only. They were crying, my cat is gone. It has left us. We did so much. We took care of it. It was so lovely. It's a cat here. It's an animal. When it has the tendency to move, it will move. It lives according to nature, not according to human rules and regulations. You see the stupidity in human beings trying to control even other species, and they're not sparing their own species. Look at your homes. Look at in your house, in your families, where we accept each other the way they are. Everybody wants to change each other, and the fight is constantly for that. I tried to change you, you tried to change me. I want you to become like me, and you want me to become like you. Constant struggle, and it's an impossible struggle. And they will live and die with that problem, but they will never understand the root cause is non-acceptance. Are you getting it? How can we recite DSS with more awareness? Why not, Devan? Why do you need me to tell you how to do DSS? Anything that you do, even a simple prayer you do it with awareness. Even if you're doing the DSS, when you're invoking the mother, see, I am not very familiar with the mantra tantras too much because that's my affinity. That's how my uniqueness has been. But I can link very fast to it just through awareness. I'm telling you, even when you invoke, if you have the bhava, I'm telling you, you have the tendency to pull that thing into you, the Guru Tattva, the Guru Mandala, you know, the ascended masters also you can pull into your bhava, your awareness. It's your awareness. You practice awareness first and start becoming aware first with your physicality, and once you are getting the hangover of it, then move into non-physicality, move into the subtle properties of your own self as a practice. I'm telling you, it will work wonders. First work with your physical, which I told you, whole physical body, and then move kosha to kosha. Same awareness you spread now your annamaya kosha, and then you shift into your pranamaya kosha. Just become aware. The moment you become aware, I'm telling you, I've told this many times. You become aware of your pranamaya kosha. The subtle nerves, the chakras are all in there. Sukshma nadis and all. Everything just illuminates. That means you're pumping in energy there. Energy, consciousness is moving there. You try it right now also and see if you can. I'm telling you, when I do that, my nose pops. You know, if there's a blockage or something, immediately they open up. Puck, puck, puck. Where? How? What is this phenomena? You're not doing anything. You're just putting your awareness into your pranamaya kosha and your nose pops up. Right now it happened again. That is the power of activating your koshas just through awareness. But you got to practice awareness first. First practice on the physical, because physical you'll feel. You move into your stomach, good, 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 good. All these things will start happening when your awareness is in your gut. You move into your lungs, you'll feel something. You move into your nostrils, you'll feel something. Feel and experience, because that is your conviction. Something is happening. Energy is moving there. Like you saw in the nose, what happens? So do this on your physical aspects where you will get proof and evidence. That proof and evidence will become your conviction key things are working. Then move into the the subtle aspects. Experiment with your awareness into your kosha and see what will happen. Haven't you heard Gurudev saying, प्राणमय कोश में प्रवेश करेंगे, ज्ञानमय कोश में प्रवेश करो? What is this? It's this. प्रवेश करो means this. Your awareness. Sajakta. Say, आप enter करो. So what happens is when you move in there, whatever is the quality of that kosha will start reflecting. I told you, pranamaya kosha, when you move, what happens? This nostril open. Why? Because nadis are there. Ida Pingla nadi is there. If any blockage is there, Ida Pingla is where? It's in the pranamaya kosha. The moment consciousness went there, it opened up. It cleared the channels. So, if you go into a manamaya kosha, what will happen? You are entering your mind body, where all your mental thoughts are there, where your subconscious mind is there. You can alter a lot of things there. I won't go deep into it, but I'm telling you, I'm giving you hints. You enter into the Jnanamaya Kosha, all your Jnana is there, your wisdom is there, your karma, your prarabdha, your sanchit, everything is there, which can be. So, a lot of things are there. If you know the properties of that, but it has to be having that Shuddha Bhavana. Intentions are there, but it should be pure enough. That is why in Chidakasha Gita, it is say purify intention, purify, purify, purify. Everything is clear the mind, purify the mind, purify. That is why I am talking, the path that I am talking here in shifting into awareness is completely I am talking about purifying, 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 purifying. How will we purify? When we see what is wrong in us, when we see the darkness in us, we accept, we acknowledge, we wash that, we make efforts, we make constant effort not to change the world, but to change ourselves. Constantly our sadhana is that. So without awareness, I will push away all the negativities, like what we are doing, the wrong habit of pushing away resistance. And we want something better to happen, something nice to happen. I want the result. Oh, I'm doing so much and the result is not. Why? Because you're pushing away that which needs your most attention. That which you push away is what is needed most. The attention is needed there. The work is there. And you push that aside. So, what is happening is what is needed attention, you're pushing it aside and keeping it in your tijori, and you're working on all the stupid things, khokla things. And then you say, what, nothing is happening. Because maal abhi bhi bhara hai tijori mein. So, I'm telling you, awareness will tell you honestly कि तिजोरी में माल है, इसको निकाल बाहर फेंको. Awareness will do that. These are the processes which I said. Practice this and see. So, whether you do DSS, whether you do any even scripture reading, whether you're doing swadhyay, you do it just in awareness. Bring that awareness in your koshas, like I told you now. Once you experience that, and do the DSS and see. When you invoke, be consciously present in your koshas and invoke and see what will happen. Try doing it and see. You try doing it, because if I tell you this will happen, it might be my experience, my dear. So I might be wrong. It might be happening to you. You do it and see what will happen to you. नौबत नहीं आनी चाहिए किसी को पूछने की क्या, how to practice this out. You know the awareness, you practice the awareness and you use that everywhere. Once you know what is salt, will you go and ask people how much salt to put in this curry, how much to put in that curry? No, you know what the quality of salt is and how much can affect how much quantity. You will learn how to adapt it everywhere, but you have learned the ingredient of salt. You have mastered that. So catch the salt, not the techniques. If you don't understand the salt, you will ask, इसमें कितना डालूं, उसमें आधा चम्मच डालूं, इसमें इतना डालूं, all that stuff. So as I told you in my past posts also, past 1 week, I've been posting all these things only. Become more aware, understand the uniqueness, accept everything. Only if you understand that everything is unique in this world, every single person and every single thing is unique in this world, you will understand that everybody and everything that is there in this universe is happening and present there for a reason. It might not be for your reason. They are there for some higher divine reason, and we do not know what higher that reason is. Like we do not know what the rain had caused. Why the rain had come, nobody knows. It looks like a rain, a wetting rain, a disgusting rain, a irritating rain, but it has its own properties of working. So whatever is happening in this world, let us not judge it. We cannot judge it. This beautiful example, what I gave you right now about the rain and the cause and effect, will let you have crystal clear understanding why we should not judge or what is happening, even if it is happening wrong. There is violence. There should not be violence. Who are we to decide? The violence is like the rain. Something else is going to come out of that. Maybe negative. Maybe there are a lot of bad things that happen, but bad things is my dictionary. I am judging it as bad. What is bad for us can be good for the highest. Like the rain may be bad for us, but for the highest it's good. So we do not know on that level what it is. And when we do not know, we cannot judge the play of consciousness. Nor can we judge the play of anybody's individual consciousness. So live and let live is the best example. It can only happen when we are accepting everything and everybody the way they are. Any questions before I sign out? Those who are late, you can look into this video. I believe it's a very powerful video today's. That it just spontaneously came out. I came to talk only about the uniqueness and acceptance, but a lot of other things came out. So it should help you in your daily life and your sadhana also. Any questions, anyone? Yes, but it needs a lot of inner strength to break the normal norms and follow your inner soul. No, I wouldn't agree with that, Neetaji. You say it needs a lot of inner strength. See, the moment you say you need a lot of inner strength, you have put a decision to it that ये होने वाला नहीं है. You have judged your own capability by saying it needs a lot. It doesn't need a lot. Your mind is showing you that it needs a lot. Why? Because we have been conditioned all our lives. We have had the same kind of cause and effect, same result वैसे ही आया है, and then we feel ये होने वाला नहीं है. But why होने वाला नहीं है? Because the cause we are not correcting. We are having a ripple effect, and due to the ripple effect, we have seen some certain results, and now we have made a decision and conclusion ये होने वाला नहीं. बहुत टाइम लगेगा, बहुत एफर्ट लगेगा, बहुत कुछ करना पड़ेगा. द मोमेंट यू से दैट यू हैव पुट अ सील कि दिस इज नॉट पॉसिबल, सो यू हैव हैम्पर्ड योर ओन step. I am telling you, take the other approach. Understand what I told in this video. If you understand this, you'll see it's very simple things, but we have not put our awareness into it, my dear one. We have not put our attention into these small things, क्योंकि हमको लगता है कि small अच्छा अच्छा इसको हटाओ, बड़े बड़े चीज करेंगे. That is why big techniques, big sadhana we want, powerful sadhana, even more powerful. We are only on that powerful aspect, and we are forgetting that smallest minute things are the most powerful things. I'm telling you, if you go for the highest and your pillar is shaking, everything will crumble down. It will not work. Personal experience. I've tried it out. Sometimes out of greed we might go for that. Oh, something faster. And we, all these small things that I spoke about in this video is the most neglected. I'm telling you, I'm 100% sure we have all neglected it, all those who are watching the video, though they are very small. Can you see? Why? Because we thought it's small. And then we are talking. When I showed it to you, this is not small, this is the main thing. You saw the vastness of it, and now you got scared and say, oh, ये तो तोड़ने के लिए बहुत time लगेगा. What? That old mind you applied here. So it's not that way. Trust me, it's not that way. Never bring that, especially if you're trying to do something on the path, if you're trying to change yourself, if you're trying to transform yourself, if you're trying to bring changes into your life, never carry this mindset. Know that it is possible. Because only with that mindset, when you enter, there is a success rate there going to happen. It's not about willpower and all this. It's just about the perspective, the attitude, change of attitude. So all this what I told you, it's not difficult. But yes, it has to be sustained. You practice little by little. I'm telling you, even take a small thing like, okay, I was just reading through the messages. You can take a small thing like, try doing 1% every day. 1%. 1% would mean like you bring awareness, not 24 hours. You practice this just 1% every day. 1% would be roughly around 5 to 7 minutes a day. Can't we do that? Practice that, and you see when you do that for a week to 2 weeks to 3 weeks, it will automatically expand without your knowledge also. That 1% will multiply automatically. That is how you expand awareness and you stretch awareness. But you got to begin with that small thing. So don't aim for, I'm not able to get into awareness for 1 hour I'm not even able to sit for half an hour. Who's asking for half an hour? Do this simple mindful techniques that I told you about awareness of your body only. That's all. You do it every day and see what will happen. Every single day, every morning you try. When you moment you get up and sit, 5 minutes you take only for this body scanning. Just move. Or and before sleeping you do. Or anytime you feel comfortable, you do and see. Once that things start happening within you, all this clarity, you don't need a person sitting like this and making a live to tell you about all these things. These things should come from within. Where is it coming from me? I'm not reading it anywhere. It's coming from myself. It's coming from my awareness. So if you do, these things will happen within you. You will not need to ask or see or seek or depend on something else. I'm telling you a perfect advice. Because I'm accepting you the way you are. You are unique. You got to be unique. So you got to be yourself. You got to be independent. Today morning only I had put a post there. Everybody is trying to influence others to make others like themselves. You be this, you become like this, you do what I say, do this. Nobody is saying you are unique, you be something unique. You are this way, okay, it's fine. So our attempt should always be to blossom lives the way they are. Whatever they are, they should blossom there. Without having the need to follow my standards, follow me, listen to me only. All those rules and rigidity should not be there. That means there is no acceptance. There is this conversion problem. Every religion, everything is trying to only convert. Ek dusre ke saath. Allow people. So my always outlook has been to, that is why I'm telling you, day ones I'm able to accept every religion the way they are. Have you ever seen any post of mine where I'm criticizing any religion, any path? I'm able to 100% accept every religion in the most deepest manner. ऐसा नहीं कि बोल के I will, if नमाज पढ़ना है तो I will sit there and do it with my heart. गुरबानी सुनना है तो I will sit there with a kerchief on my head in a गुरुद्वारा and do it with all my heart. चर्च में बैठना है तो same, टेम्पल में भी same. Any religion you give me, I can shift that way. Why? It is not a mental training. It is this awareness of the truthfulness of that oneness. Beyond a certain thing, everything is one. People will not understand it now. It's okay. I am accepting that also. People the way they are. They are not understanding because of some limitation. Some point when you ascend beyond all this, transcend beyond all this, you'll see it's oneness. Read the Chidakasha Gita that I'm attempting to demystify every single day. I'm putting it on the page. Read it. Go to that Shifting into Awareness website and see the link. If you just read it in awareness, you'll see the truth of oneness. The higher truths that they are talking. World is not yet ready for that. We have not reached that stage. That is why Chidakasha is not popular. But those who want, they can. For the higher truths. Where the boundaries will dissolve. There is no you, me, ours, theirs and all that stuff. So from that conviction, I talk. So somebody asked me here something, how to deal with narcissism and how to heal after dealing with one, especially in the, see, narcissist, those who do not know, narcissist is somebody who always wants their way, control. Listen to me, Hitler was a narcissist, best example. Dictatorship, mine and mine only, my way only. No, you don't listen to me, you are not in my category, you are not in my friend list, you are not in my group, you are not in my aura itself, you are not in my life itself. Or if I want you in my life, you have to come to this. There are conditions, all conditional. And our path talks about unconditional love. There is no conditions. Why no conditions? Because there is full acceptance of that person. That is why no conditions. So narcissist is somebody who will strongly try to control, manipulate, hook or crook. It might be visible, it might be invisible, it might be conscious, it might be subconscious, it might be practical, it might be impractical. Hook or crook, I said. Narcissist is hook or crook, I will change you only and you will have to listen, and then only I'm going to spare you. Non-acceptance. This is a narcissist. And most of them are not aware that they're narcissists. Like most of the, in the family, you're talking about the family. Somebody in the family is a narcissist. They can be. It's quite demanding. You have to listen. I told you my childhood went in that narcissistic kind of pattern only, got lost to it. And normally, who get into control of a narcissist in childhood, their whole life goes into that pattern because they are conditioned in that way that they belong to something else. They belong to somebody else's control. So it is like you are always on your knees and saying, spare me or help me or protect me or do this for me, do that for you. Are completely dependent on the narcissist. You unknowingly, people become dependent on the narcissist, and the narcissist knows this, again consciously or unconsciously. The dependency is there, and they know the weak buttons of the others, and they will press those buttons only. They will know the weakness. The narcissist always knows the weakness. What will bend this person, and they will push those buttons only. They might not talk about it, but they know it very well. So how to deal with narcissist, I am telling you, when I am talking about accepting everyone the way they are, it means that accept the narcissist also as a narcissist. Narcissist is a narcissist because they have undergone narcissistic behavior. They did not create it for themselves. Poor thing, you must understand, they have gone through that phase in their own life. They have become a victim of somebody else, and now they are victimizing others. It is a tendency. So when you see this, you will feel more compassion than hatred. First thing is, become aware. When you become aware, you will understand the narcissist. Secondly, you will take measures not to get your buttons pushed. Here, the effort is not to change the narcissist and tell, mind yourself. Here, you are understanding where are my weak buttons, which is being pushed by the narcissist. What are those weak buttons? And then you strengthen those buttons. Many subtle buttons. It happens. Narcissist, ये जो word है, आज थोड़ा popular हुआ है, but this has been happening since eons. It happens in families, in societies, in offices, in schools, in every aspect of life. This is happening. There is somebody trying to take advantage somewhere or the other, manipulate somewhere this way. One simple example I'm telling you is a narcissist. Emotional blackmail is a narcissist's weapon. So if somebody wants to become what do you call, I just lost track of this because there are 2-3 requests. I don't know why video requests are coming. To join video requests, you join this session. Yeah, if somebody wants something out of you and they know your weakness, they will emotionally blackmail you. Even a parent can emotionally blackmail a child. A child can emotionally blackmail a parent. A child can be a narcissist to a parent also. There are many cases where parents feel helpless and the child is dominating completely, manipulating them, because that narcissist behavior is very strong. How? They know they will throw tantrums, they will do something that will hurt the parents. A narcissist can use the emotional blackmailing to any extent. It can be something like, let's say there are two lovers and the other person cannot see me in pain. Okay, now I understand that person cannot see me in pain. That is the most weakness. Rest all that other person, the opposite partner, might be very strong points. You do anything, they will not. But one weakness is there. If something happens to me, that person can't bear it. Now what will I do? I will try everything to change that person. If that person doesn't change, what I will do, I'll take a blade and cut my hand. Pain, self-inflicted pain to cause pain to the other. Can you see the hidden stuff? I will cut my hand. And that other person will stay. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. So it's like, you'll do it again to me. Here's another slash. You do again to me. Here's another. Are you getting it? This is narcissistic behavior. Where you know the buttons, weak buttons of somebody, and then you are trying to push it there. Hook or crook to get your work done. So that person, if they want to look at this narcissist and then say, don't do that. I've told you, don't do that. Never again do that. I'm telling you, I'll get irritated. You are weakening your button. And this is the strength of that person. They will enjoy it. So they will enjoy even cutting themselves. They're getting the point. It's so serious. Rather, if that person understands and says, okay, this is my weakness. Now I got to overcome my weakness. My weakness is that anything happens to that, I get trembled here. I work upon that weakness. It's due to what is the root cause? I go into awareness and say, okay, it's my attachment with that person. Or probably it's my insecurity with that person. Because I'm so dependent on that person, he is my security or she is my security. Without that, I cannot live alone. So that anything happening to that is causing me pain. So that is my weakness. I got to work on that. Not work on the narcissist. So when you work on that and when you are able to clear those things and when you are confident, independent and you are not now bothered, then what will happen is next time they try to push that button, it doesn't work. And when it doesn't work, narcissists will go mad because they cannot tolerate that. There's something or the other. So slowly all the buttons become non-available to them. And that is how the only way to get out of a narcissistic kind of behavior. Because you asked this, I elaborated on this. But again, I'm telling you, it's work on the self itself. It's not the work on the other. Other, you accept the person the way they are. Never go to change or attack them, or it will not work. It's not going to work. They are what they are. Who knows? As I told you, everything happens for a divine cause. Even the people that walk into our life, wrong people that walk into our life, is for the right reason. Khushkhabari. I'm giving you a good news. Even the wrong person that walks into your life is for the right reason. Because it will teach you this precious lesson and go which you need to ascend. This is how life works, I'm telling you. If you are asking for growth, then expect all these kind of things to happen to you. Because what nature will do is, oh, I want to grow, I want to spiritually ascend. Spiritually ascend means what? You are becoming a perfect being. You got to remove all your flaws. To remove all your flaws, what will happen? Nature will send the rain to feed the family. Got it? So the rain is just a bahana. Result is for something else. So a wrong person walking into your life is a bahana. Result expected is something else. You will sit and cry, mere life ye ho gaya. That person is very happy. Okay, finally something good is happening. I learned this because the same has happened in my life. Somebody walked into my life and walked out of my life, and I was devastated. First time I went to Ganesh Puri, I was sitting there crying at the feet of Bhagwan Nityananda at the chair, and I hear that only one voice. One voice, I'm telling you. Very crystal clear. I didn't even believe कि ऐसा कुछ होता है. I didn't even know who's Bhagwan Nityananda. Why? I just walked there. Some previous lifetime कुछ तो रहेगा. I have not got into that. But I'm telling you. And I heard that one voice, very crystal clear, when I was weeping there. Why this happened to me? Feeling like a victim. He said, the voice said, don't worry. Do nothing. Do not retaliate, because I was trying to take legal actions. Full of vengeance I had gone there. I'm not going to spare them because they did wrong to me. Victimized. The only voice was, do not retaliate. Everything is happening for a beautiful divine reason. And I could not understand it. How will a person understand who is depressed and so much angered? But that voice I'll never forget. And today, when I look back, I say, wow, that was a rain. So, dear ones, I'm sharing with you all these personal life experiences because these things have taught me a lot of things. So, when you look back, only after a certain time, you'll understand that everything is in perfect divine order. This is what I meant by last week's small video, 10 minutes video, where I said everything is in perfect order, everything is moving fine. It might look very chaotic, but it is not chaotic. These are moments and opportunities of life lessons being given to us again and again. So, every challenge, every blockage, every wrong thing that is happening has higher meaning, especially if you are on the path. If you are on the path, expect these things to happen. Never ever think wrongly that I am on a spiritual path and everything is going beautiful. If everything is going beautiful in your life, then you are not on the spiritual path. You are in some comfortable, lousy path where everything you have pushed aside and kept it in the khajana and waiting. Waiting, that will come some or the other. Spiritual path means what? You're open and put on the lights, and everything that you have scattered in multiple banks, bank lockers here and there, everything, your khajana that you have kept, everything opens up and runs towards you. Clear me, clear me, clear me, fast, fast, fast. And you are like, oh my god, here was the problem, there was the problem. Kya hai? Spiritual journey hai ki kya hai? This is what's happening. So I think, guys, this video has helped you. Okay, I think I've answered all your questions, and I see. Thank you for all your interactions and thank you for being here. I find Instagram is very nice. So I can come here every Sundays or whenever I feel like and share whatever deep insights I have. Insights are nothing but what I see inside, what I feel, what I experience, and what I see in the collective also. I share it on the conscious space also. So it's a divine journey. Some days are good, some days are rainy, some days it's sunshine. Everything is there. It happens in my life also. But and sometimes it is so overwhelming that it affects me also, to tell you very honestly. I will not, I'm telling you, if I cry, people tell, what person this is. Or if I feel, no, things are not going, today I'm not feeling good. No, you shouldn't say that. You should be charged up. You should be positive. Bhad mein kya positive? It doesn't happen that way. Ask a person who's going through it. Maybe, right, for example, I'm right now in a nice mood. But there might be somebody here who might be in a lower mood. I will not expect you to be like this because I am this. This is my moment. My right now moment is this. Lot of factors are influencing this moment. Similarly, lot of factors are influencing your moment. आपके अंदर क्या बीत रही है ये आप ही जानते हो. I am no one to judge it. So I cannot say this is wrong, your attitude is wrong, only what I am saying is right. No, this is compassion. Compassion comes from understanding other beings also, because you feel the pain, you know it pains somebody else also. This is compassion. And being sympathetic and being compassionate on the path is kindness. This is how we help each other. We don't help each other by, we help each other by unconditional love. Unconditional love comes by acceptance. So I'll finish my video today. It's gone a little long. I wanted to keep it short, but it's gone long. But I had a nice time sharing this. I feel very happy that I'm able to share this and you like it and you're listening to it. So do leave your comments here. Do leave your comments wherever I'm posting the videos, even if it is on Facebook, wherever I'm posting. If anything, post the comments here, and next time whenever I'm there, I will try to respond back. Somebody in the last video I told about purity of intention, how to work on that. I'll make some separate video on that. That's a very deep subject and something which I am working on again. I've not mastered it, working on, but I'm sure I'll be able to share whatever inputs I have on that. So, with this and with lots of divine love and light from my heart to yours, Gurudev Sharanam, Guru Mandala Sharanam. May we all be blessed. Take care. Bye.